Hello my friends, welcome to Art Fashion channel. I'm Daria, the artist who paints on clothes. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how to customize leather jacket. And I guess that this is gonna be the most helpful video on the internet because I'm gonna give you all the information, all the tips and tricks. I'm gonna show you techniques, effects you can create on leather, which paints to use, which brushes, like everything you need to know when you want to paint on leather jacket. So support this video with your like and let's get started. And here is leather jacket which I'm gonna customize. It's a crop leather jacket, a faux leather jacket by the way. And I'm taking off the belt because I don't want to paint it. And the first step is preparing jacket for painting, and you need to degrease leather, and to degrease leather you can use some alcohol containing liquid, some old perfume or some aftershave. And first let's talk about design. What can you paint on leather jacket? Because leather is different. Like you can paint anything on t-shirt, you can paint anything on sweatshirt, on denim jacket, but leather has its character and not all kind of designs will look good on leather. For example, landscape designs or, realistic portraits with abstract background will not look good on leather. And what looks good on leather is all kind of graphic designs, especially tattoo inspired designs. You can just search on Pinterest tattoo design ideas and you'll find so much inspiration. And I'm gonna create design in so-called graffiti style, which looks so cool on jackets, especially on leather jackets. And how to create interesting graffiti design, how I created graffiti design. First I was just scrolling through Pinterest feed to find something interesting, something which will catch my attention. And I saw a neon sign, "Aren't we all sinners?" And I was like, it's a great idea, like a neon sign will look so cool on leather jacket. And then I started to search for other images or writings or some details which I can connect with this neon sign, with this idea, "Aren't we all sinners?" And then I photoshopped all the images and writings on the leather jacket. I create composition, and that is how I created a design in graffiti style. Once we have a design, we need to transfer it from our head or from paper to the jacket. And how to transfer image to the jacket? There are a couple of ways. First of all, of course, you can paint freehand. If it's some easy design, just some writings or simple images, you can paint freehand, especially if it's graffiti design. You shouldn't be afraid to mess it up because graffiti design should look a bit messy. But if you're afraid, you can use chalk to sketch your design on the jacket, and it's so easy to sketch with chalk on leather and it's so easy to erase its lines, so I really recommend to use it. Also, I saw people making stencils and outlining stencils, and this way you can have, the main shape of your image and then lines inside. Again, you can paint freehand or use chalk to sketch them out. I tried to transfer image using transfer paper, white color transfer paper, which works great on t-shirts, black t-shirts or sweatshirts, but it didn't work on leather, don't know why. So what I did, while I was trying to transfer image using transfer paper, I kind of destroyed sketch and lines became visible. So I covered them with chalk and I created kind of a print, very messy print, and I had to use chalk to make the lines clear, but it's better than nothing. And let's talk about paints and brushes. Probably the best paints for painting on leather produce brand Angelus. A lot of customizers use them for customizing leather shoes, and you can use them on leather jackets as well. They're very good quality paints. But in the country I live, I couldn't find Angelus paints, so I tried to use fabric paints of brand Pebeo, and they worked just great. I painted many clothes, leather clothes with them, and all clothes I painted are in very good condition even after 2 years. So yeah, I recommend to use Pebeo if you couldn't find Angelus paints. But can you use any fabric paint? No. Some fabric paints will peel off, so you need to test them before using. But Pebeo works great. Brushes, simple brushes for acrylic. You can use round brushes, you can use flat brushes, and then spray paint. You can create very interesting effects with spray paint, and I use textile spray paint of brand Marabou. Can you use any graffiti, spray paint? I guess you can, because like we're not washing leather jackets in washing machine, so I don't think that anything will happen with simple graffiti spray paint on the leather, but I use special spray paint for textile. And then markers. You can use markers to draw on leather. I'm gonna use Posca markers. I'm not sure that you can use Posca markers on t-shirts, sweatshirts or denim jackets. I'm not sure that they will survive many washings. I just don't know, I'm not sure. So I recommend to use fabric markers for painting on other kind of clothes. But since we don't wash leather jackets in washing machine, you can for sure use Posca markers for leather. So yeah, let's paint finally. And first I'm gonna outline my angel with the white color paint of brand Pebeo, and I'm gonna use small size brush, a round brush. And guys, even though it can be a bit tricky to transfer image to the leather, when you start to paint leather, you forget all the difficulties because it's so easy to paint on leather. It's so smooth, and if you have ever painted on denim jacket, for example, you will understand me now, because it's so hard to paint on denim because fabric is so rough, but leather, it's just so easy. You just can relax and forget all the troubles. And when outlining is finished, I remove all the chalk with a cotton pad and water. And now I'm gonna use black and white colors because I'm gonna make my angel black and white. And to make angel a bit more graphic, I'm gonna paint only shadows and only lights. Shadows I'm gonna paint with gray color and lights with white color. And now I'm gonna use spray paint, red color spray paint, to create neon sign, the inspiration of the whole design. Aren't we all sinners? And now I'm drawing lines with Posca marker, and I've been searching for white color fabric marker for painting on sweatshirts or dark denim, but I couldn't find such a fabric marker. So actually I need to try using Posca marker for painting on other kinds of clothes to see will it work and will it survive many washings. And now I'm gonna paint cracks, and first I create base layer. Yeah, the same base layer rule applies to painting on leather as well. If you want to create some bright color artwork or some bright color detail, first create the white color base layer, let it dry, and then apply color. And now I'm using chalk to draw neon sign, kissing couple, just lines artwork, nothing complicated. And you can understand now composition of the artwork. I decided to make the main image, which is angel, and I painted it more detailed and it's bigger, and all other writings, images, details are smaller, not that so much detailed, and they just complement the angel. And now to create this light of neon sign, I mixed white fabric paint with water to create such soft shine, and yeah, the same technique as I use on t-shirts, sweatshirts, watercolor effect technique as I call it, mixing paints with water, can be used on leather as well. And if you made some mistake, you can remove paint with alcohol, but you should act very fast. I wasn't that fast, so I couldn't remove paint completely, but still I could fix the mistake. And now again, Posca marker, but this time thicker. Yeah, when you create design in graffiti style, you can use different thickness markers, you can change fonts, you can place writings in different directions, and yeah, the more writings, the better. And the front side of the jacket. Actually I don't have design for the front side of the jacket. I just have the main idea and I'm gonna kind of improvise. And design will be inspired by music. I've been listening to The Weeknd's last album lately, After Hours, and I've been watching many music videos. And design will be inspired by music video Heartless. If you haven't watched that music video, watch it and you will understand the idea. And of course, back side and front side of the jacket will be connected. Not only the meaning of song and music video is very close to the main idea of my design, aren't we all sinners, but also I'm gonna use same techniques, same style, same color scheme. And the last step finally is protecting your artwork from scratches. And when we paint on denim jacket, the last step is fixing paints with iron. But when you paint on leather jacket, no, do not fix paints with iron. All you need to do is apply one layer of varnish, leather varnish. If you used Angelus leather paints, you can also buy the finisher and use it as a last layer. But I bought a special varnish for leather. It says ultra flexible. I'm gonna use it. Do not use simple varnish for acrylics because there is a chance that it will make your artwork very sticky. So you need to find special varnish for leather. Guys, one idea came to my mind. If you are also a clothes customizer and if you know how to paint on leather and if you know some useful tips which I haven't mentioned in this video, write it in the comment down below and let's make this video even more useful for all the clothes customizers. And yeah, if you are new here, subscribe to my channel for more painting on clothes videos, and here is the final result.